Alright, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Welcome to stream. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's having a good day thus far. What is up? Welcome. Hello. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Gabby, it's good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Hopefully you are doing good. I'm sorry for being like 30 minutes late. As always, I suck. That's all we need to know. Moving on. No, I was recording something and it took a little bit longer than I thought it would, which I apologize for, but I was recording something. So, I mean, that's like, you know, wasn't just like, I don't know, doing nothing. You know what I mean? But it is still my fault. So I apologize. But at least I was, you know, doing something productive, at least. But hopefully everybody's doing good. Welcome. I am back relatively soon after the last stream, because I really am trying to stream in the AMs. I really am trying to stream in the AMs. So we're gonna keep at it. We're gonna keep fucking at it. We're gonna keep trying. We're continuing the AM streaming attempts. It really is. I feel like attempts, because it does not seem to be successful most of the time. But that's okay. But hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm not probably gonna be on for too long today, but probably not too short either. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What's up, Nate? How you doing? Morning. What is up? Welcome. Hopefully you are doing good. Good morning to you as well. Did do a raid before the stream, so this is why I have all this shit on me. I do have some dailies. Nothing too crazy though. Keen to watch a few hours before bed. Hell yeah, man. You're very welcome. You're very welcome to. All this shit. That site is like still bad. Unless they fixed it in the last update. I didn't try it. Dude, I did get this pair of Comtac 4s off of somebody in the last raid I played. Holy fuck. I would not wear your Comtac 4s right now after the new update because it is so obnoxiously loud. It is absurd. I would not recommend. I recommend not wearing them at all. Just don't do it. It's just not worth it. Just fucking keep them in your stash and hope that they like change it. Because like, my god, listening to your own character walk is like, your ears are being attacked. Like genuinely, it is. Ugh. I mean, they're still really good, but like, it is so unpleasant to listen to. It is just awful. I don't know. I was running and it was just like, it's just like a fucking, it's like a snowstorm or like a thunderstorm. It's like, it's so awful. More like a windstorm. It's just, it's not pleasant. But I do think that, I do think with the new noises, they will, I would test them in offline at least. Test them in offline mode, see how you feel about it. Because, like, I don't know. I'm not a fan personally, but maybe they're not too bad for everybody. It depends on what your sound is like, I guess. Depends on what your sound settings are like. But I don't know. To be fair, not everyone plays the game at infinity decibels like some people. This is true. You're not wrong. You've got a very valid point. How much do these sell for? These TV 110s? Only 30k. What's up, Anima? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you as always. I think we'll go with something like this. Why not the fast MC? So goal for today. I really want to crack down and finally get that fucking boost generator, right? That's the thing. I feel like this week, that's what I really want to try and focus on. I really want to get that fucking boost generator. So, what is the first step to getting that fucking boost generator? I'm going to I need some armor. Let's see. So I'm not sure exactly how long today's stream is gonna be. So I don't want to do anything that's too long. I do need to claim some of this stuff. It's fine. Fine. Just throw this shit wherever the fuck. I did buy another item case just to fucking stick there because I don't have any space. I need some armor. I'm gonna go like actually decently geared. I have been feeling a lot more confident with like close range fights though, and it makes me pretty happy. I feel like pretty satisfied with how more confident I've been in like close range engagements and stuff. It's actually been pretty satisfying. I am going to put a bastion plate on, actually. I don't put them on that often, but we will put a bastion plate on. Second, I'm deciding what I want to do here. So yeah, I really want to get that boost generator set up. So plan is to work on some hideout upgrades. I did not work on any hideout upgrades the last week, basically, which is a bit of a shame. So I really want to get some hideout upgrades this week. So I might just be focusing on hideout upgrades, just kind of like because I did kind of put it off a little bit too much. I'm not sure how long. So to get the boost generator, I need water collector level 3 is the big one. And then water collector 3 requires generator level 3 and heating level 3. Generator level 3 requires security level 3 and vents level 3. And then security level 3 requires illumination level 3. So I have 7 upgrades that I need. Heating, water, illumination, vents, security, generator, booze. I need those 7 upgrades. I don't know. Am I going to be on for a while today? I think I'm going to be on for a decent amount of time, but not too long. So I think I'm going to do vents today. I do have the car batteries in a weekly quest, but it does mean that I need to finish this weekly. I am pretty far along on it. I only need 6 more salt and 1 more drain cleaner. But I can get that stuff. So the plan is to collect this other stuff today. I need 4 motors. Motors are probably the hard part. 5 metal spare parts, that's super easy. 14 wires, which isn't hard at all. And 5 PCBs. So that should be pretty easy. We'll do some interchange. We'll find some stuff. Shouldn't be too bad. Don't think you can craft any of this stuff, can you, other than wires? Let's see. Let's see. Motor. You craft motors? Pretty sure you can't craft motors. You can. Oh shit, you can craft motors with 2 electric drills and 2 insulating tape. Shit, I did not know that. I mean, drills are kind of rarer than a motor. But I guess I'll keep an eye out for drills. Okay, interesting. I also need PCBs. I don't think you can craft PCBs. Oh, you can. With gas analyzers. Oh shit, okay. And you can get gas analyzers from CPU fans. Oh shit, okay. That's really fucking easy. That crafts 2 PCBs. Okay. They always good to check the wiki for some of this stuff. Metal spare parts, I don't think is got anything. I think that you just find those. Yeah, you just find those. You can't craft them at all. No barters, no crafts. You need a lot of them for a lot of upgrades. And the last thing is wires, which I can just get with power cords. Man, Fluffkins is in here to say wires. A DVD drive also turns into PCBs. What the fuck? You need a flat screwdriver for that, though. Okay, so I need to keep an eye out for Gas analyzers are freaking everywhere, except when you're looking for them. Except when you're fucking looking for them. How do you go to your notes again? In tasks, notes. I never use this, but I need flat screwdriver, red screwdriver, metal spare parts, gas analyzer. We used that last note heaps. Yeah, I did, totally. Gas analyzer, CPU, PCB, or well, I'll just say circuit board. Motor, blue tape, drill, wires, power cord. I think that's everything I'm looking for. Have you worked in hospitality? No, I have not. Why do you ask? Very good at recalling back shit like waiters do. Oh, thank you. I have not. Maybe I should. I think we're good. We should be good to go. I should claim these crafts though. My memory is very hit or miss, weirdly enough. Sometimes I remember things very well. Other times I can't remember things to save my fucking life. I don't know. It's a bit all over the place. What? How does that not fit? Oh, because I need the whatchamacallit as well. Oh, it's so annoying. If I just grab this dog tag case, that'll work. It gives me the tool back too. I guess maybe I should do Pilgrim if we're going nighttime. Or we're going interchange. No, yeah, my memory is like really bad when it comes to remembering things. Like short-term memory, I do all right. Well, I don't know. I get distracted easily. I don't know. Running low on backpack. Listen, okay? Listen, you never know what might happen, okay? What if I die like 50 times in a row, okay? What if I die like 50 times in a row? It could happen. It could. That doesn't happen. Okay, I don't know about that. Let's not hype me up that much. Come on. What he said literally 10 seconds ago, can't help you, Chief. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know why it's that bad. It's like I'll say something and then somebody will reply to it and I just don't know. I don't know. I've been watching your content for years. I know myself. Wow. What a blatant lie. No, that's fair. I mean, you're not exactly wrong. I mean, I don't think I've ever died. I don't know. Accidentally clicked the unfollow button. That's a fucking good troll, actually. Shit, that actually works way too well. You can say that you've been following somebody for like a long time and then just say, oh, I accidentally hit the unfollow button, bro. Sorry. You know, I've been following for a long time. I'm really close to getting another LEDX. Very, very close. Dude, I looked through, by the way. I looked through some of my top 10 highest kills. I went and looked through all their dog tags. And man, some of them are sus, dude. Like, looking at some of their profiles, some of them are fucking sus. It's like, okay, dude. I don't know if all those stats line up. Like, I was just passively doing it. I was like, oh, you know, I wonder, you know, what these high levels are up to. I wonder what their stats are like, you know what I mean? Because they're my top 10 highest levels that I've killed. They're bears that I've killed. And so I went and checked, and some of them are kind of fucking sus. And it's like, yeah, okay, I don't really think those stats make sense. But I mean, who knows? Maybe they're just gamers, you know? Didn't really seem like it. Really seem like it. I do have way too many fucking backpacks, but that's fine. We will bring an MDR. MDRs are so good, man. The amount of people running MDRs right now is, like, gross. It's gross how many people are running MDRs. It's, like, a bit too much. I kind of dislike it. Dislike how many people running MDRs. I don't know what the fuck this ugly-ass gun is, but we're gonna fucking drop it on the ground. I guess I'll do that. That works. I don't really like having no space on the left there, but that's fine. All right, let's rock and roll. That's not really nighttime, but that's fine. I am done re-rolling daily quests though, which means I should start saving up some serious cash. Like, I'm pretty much just not gonna re-roll. I re-rolled a little bit today just to get some quests that I can actually do. Like, some quests that are, like, you know, possible. But, I mean, I'm not gonna re-roll too aggressively most of the time anymore. I was re-rolling just to get, like, trader levels, but now I'm all done, basically, so. Maybe a little bit of gamba here and there, just trying to get some good stuff, but I do kind of like this outfit, genuinely. The only thing I really don't like is my fucking, like, little chicken arm with my wrist being so tiny. I don't know, it looks so weird and unnatural. Like, the kind of like the forearm or bicep, I don't know what the fuck it's called, but that part looks normal. Elbow looks normal, right? Like, this part looks normal. Like, I guess that's a bicep? When people flex? I'm not sure. But this part, right where my mouse is, this part looks so, like, skinny. Like, his, like, wrist. Like, so skinny. And he's like me. To fucking eat more. I don't know, it just looks weird. I don't like the way it looks. I think it's just, like, a very tight-fitting outfit, though. So. The MBR is, like, fucking nasty this wipe, though. I mean, 25 round mags this wipe. The recoil is super low. The ergonomics is so high, even with the suppressor. Like, this thing is nasty. This is probably, like what I'm using right here is probably one of the best weapons in the game right now. Like, for bang for buck, like, kind of setups. Like, this whole, like, you know, everything about this weapon, basically. So, that's why I decided, okay, let's slap on a little bit better gear. You know what I mean? Bastion plate. Oh, tier 5 armor, that kind of shit. I don't think collecting this stuff will take that long today. A lot of this stuff is pretty easy to find on this map, on Interchange. Especially those PCBs. Like, I thought the PCBs would be kind of a pain in the ass, but fucking CPU fans and DVD drives can easily be turned into PCBs. I don't know. For all the ones I got as a quest on my weapon rack, I should use them. No, yeah, they're really quite good. They're, like, genuinely, like, I think they're better than the FAL just because of how ease of use they are. Like, I think they're probably the best weapon in the game currently. Spear is probably better, to be fair, actually. Spear is better. But you do need to unlock the spear, right? And that's kind of hard to do. So, I think this is a much more accessible option. So, but I mean, it's definitely top 3 weapons in the game, which is kind of crazy. Like, it's weird. I don't think this type of weapon should be that good. Like, this kind of weapon that's, like, not really got much to do or much, like, expenses to pay on it. It's just like, oh, slap a suppressor, grip, and a sight on it. Boom, you're good to go. And a laser. Like, I feel like those weapons should be kind of like stepping stones. You know what I mean? But this one's kind of just ended up being one of the best. Like, the 5.56 MDR is exactly that. It's like a stepping stone for the other, you know, 5.56 weapons. But, this MDR is just, I mean, arguably better than a FAL. Just because it's so much easier to mod. This is a pretty bad spawn point. What do I want to do from here? I need to loot some PCs. What do I need? I need PCs, toolboxes, and motors. Clear my throat a little bit. Like, look at how much ergo this thing has. For a full auto 7.62 by 51 weapon with decent recoil. With a suppressor, like 56 ergo. Like, dude, it's kind of fucking insane. This gun is too good. Should be nerfed. I mean, it's kind of hard to acquire. Maybe just made harder to acquire. Cause like, it's hard to buy them for yourself, isn't it? I mean, it's just wet job though, isn't it? Some wet job quests? Can't remember. You could say it's expensive, but the thing is that it's really not that expensive because it doesn't take any... Part 4 web job does take a while to get to. But it doesn't take any modding to make it good. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you know, it's like a FAL. You have to spend so much modding into it, and the gun's expensive. It's like, yeah, it's like 130k to buy an MDR, but it's like 130k and you're done. You know what I mean? Like, obviously you have to buy the sight and the suppressor. The thing is, though, is that I always, when I'm talking about guns and how expensive they are, something that I always keep in mind, which I think is important to keep in mind, not many people do, is that you're going to buy a suppressor for any gun you use. You know what I mean? The suppressor... The suppressor isn't actually relevant to the cost of the specific weapon, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, you can't argue, unless you're buying a specific suppressor. You know what I mean? But, like, this suppressor you'd use on a FAL as well. So it's like, comparing this to the FAL, you don't consider the suppressor as part of the cost. You know what I mean? To use an MDR specifically. Because you're going to put a suppressor on both the FAL and the MDR, and you're going to put the same suppressor. So it doesn't change the price. If that makes sense. And like, scope is the same thing. Laser's the same thing. Grip's the same thing. You know what I mean? So it's like, you're spending 130k, whereas with a FAL, if you want to get like a decently kitted FAL, you're going to be spending like 200k or some shit. Like a lot of money. For not much of an advantage. If any. Like, part of me feels like the FAL is worse. The times I've used it, I felt moderately disappointed. Need these for the quest. I mean, just this is like fucking 15k or some shit. Like, just being able to buy a rail for your FAL costs like an absurd fucking amount. Whereas MDR already has all that stuff on it. I mean, you have to buy the rails for the M-Lock, but I mean, they're super fucking cheap. That's like 5,000 rubles for both of them. I mean, that does, you know, 5,000 rubles does add up. We're gonna go to the Ollie back rooms, and then maybe front of Ollie. Maybe I should go front of Ollie first. I feel like that's way more dangerous, though. If I go back of Ollie, we can at least bank some progress. But there could be motors. Dead scav, but we got shot at by a scav. I don't know, I don't trust it though. It could be in the back of the store. Maybe that door spawns open. Power cord, nice. If I can find 4 power cords, that's enough. So I can craft wires with that, and that'll be enough wires. I do have a daily for wires as well, so I'll probably turn in a couple for that. I only need to turn in 2, so it's not a big deal. I think it does show how good this wipe is, though. How many people are still playing the game. I feel like usually wipes would be dead by this point, but there's still tons of people playing. Which is really cool to see. Lots of low levels playing too. Like I'm still killing lots of low levels occasionally. Which is pretty cool to see. Like usually you'd expect it all to just be high levels at this point. Just sweaty nerds running around. Including me. I mean, I'm kind of a sweaty nerd, but... Actually, I'm not a very sweaty person. Nice little GPU. I don't sweat very much in general. The greatest loot. I guess I'll take that then. I don't really need these paid cans though. I have salvos for like days. I think it's time to get rid of all the paid cans in my stash because my junk boxes are getting full. I have like a ridiculous amount of paid cans that I haven't used in ages. Put one in each backpack. It's true. Oh, DVD drives are good too, right? Yeah, it was DVD drives. DVD drives can make circuit boards. Pretty crazy craft, honestly. CPU fans. Pretty weak loot in here. Open for some motors. Ideally. Toolboxes, I'm just looking for metal spare parts. Oh no, I'm looking for tools as well. I need tools for crafts. Screwdrivers and shit. To be able to make the circuit boards. Metal spare part, nice. I could just like try and collect the 4 car batteries. Somebody has been here. Should collect 2 tape because I can make a motor if I find a 2 drills. Another Vortec rig. I mean, I need to finish that quest eventually. I think it's worth it. Tanner sound cracks me out. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Might just dip on this one soon, honestly. I'm not hating the haul. A little bit of progress. 2 Vortec rigs. That's not bad. It really is a wonder how these bugs happen. But I do kind of know that it's... I mean, this game is built on Unity at the end of the day, and this game is a fucking complicated mess. You know what I mean? Like, it really is. And it's built on fucking Unity. So, I don't know. I feel like we do need to give the devs a little bit of slack in that regard. Made on fucking Unity. Like... The fact there's nothing back here makes me think it's already been looted. Might have missed stuff though. Really hard to see. Not exactly nighttime yet. If I can find a motor, I probably am just gonna dip. Motors are gonna be one of the hardest parts. View fan's good. Trade that for a gas analyzer, and then I can cut it down into 2 PCBs. So that's 2 PCBs right there, actually. It's crazy how sometimes, I mean, it's one of the wonders of Tarkov. Sometimes you have fucking quiet-ass raids. Other times you have literal fucking non-stop action, fucking people all over the place. Fucking in your face, like, never get a fucking single bit of respite. Gas analyzer. Maybe I dropped the paid. Drink the rat cola, actually. If I bank all three of these things, pretty much done. I might just leave. It's like way too bright. Might want to turn off the night vision. Then it gets too dark. Never-ending struggle. There's nothing I can drop. Not really. Inventory's kind of fucking full. Because these TV-110s aren't really that much extra space. It's only one extra slot each, which is really that useful. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. I mean, yeah, there's not really much I can drop here. A little bit of a bug there. And registers that as outside. No, yeah, when you could put it in a gamma, it was fucking nuts. Hate that shit. Glad that's gone. Player scav. Pretty sure. There's no motors here. I really don't care that much. You just looting PCs? What a dickhead. I'm just gonna leave. Not interested. Like a bit dark outside. The lighting is so much brighter inside interchange now that it's like hard to do my night vision strat. I think it might be better to just only bring the night vision if it's like pitch dark outside, because the little bit of sunlight that comes in is like way too bright. I guess also if somebody hasn't enabled the... No, power's not even on. Let's just get out of here. We've got some good stuff, genuinely. It'd be nice to just bank this stuff and run it back. I mean, it helps out here when it's all just like that dark one color. Good. What's up, Greyhound? There's a dead something there. Me no like. I heard something, but it could just be ambient. Hopefully no exit campers. Am I crazy, or did I just see somebody stand up there? What? Did I need a replay on that. Did I just see somebody stand up, or am I actually going insane? I swear I saw somebody stand up. Like, I fucking, like... No, I don't think I did. I swear I even heard the standing up noise. Like... I swear I heard the standing up noise. And I saw somebody stand up. 45 minutes in and already hallucinating. Yeah, I obviously did not get enough sleep. GG, he just killed me at Emerco. Wagon barbed wire shooting a mag into the direction out of panic. Yeah. That's fair. Hey, listen, it's happened to all of us, okay? It's happened to all of us. No shame. I swear my brain registered that as like somebody standing up. I think it was just the shadows. Like, it was dark. I saw a shadow because of the leaves plus the tree. And I swear I heard somebody stand up, but I think it was the ambient noises are like wacky right now because they're new. But we got a GPU. Can't complain. We got a CPU. I can turn that into a gas analyzer. I have 2 gas analyzers and a DVD drive. So those can become all of the whatchamacallits that I need. The visions, the voices. Yeah. We also got some money, and we got 2 rigs for our quest. So didn't kill anybody, didn't have any crazy action, but actually not a bad little first raid. That is not terrible. We got 1 power cord, 1 tape. I am going to turn these 2 wires in, even though I could use them for my thing. Turn those in. And I'm going to turn those wires in for my daily. Oh, good to go. Other than this shit. Oh, and another painkiller. And a water. Not exactly good to go, but close enough. Alright, so my fucking thing is so full. I have 1 power cord, 1 blue tape, so in case I find drills, and then these 3 can become all the PCBs I need. So that's good progress, honestly, because if I'm done with the PCBs, it helps a lot. And then 1 metal spare part, which isn't bad either. Can't complain about that. I will take one of these rigs for extra storage space. I'm not going to take 2 for extra storage space. That seems a bit excessive. Seems a bit excessive. Oh, I do also want to say that, yeah, my internet did cut out at the end of yesterday's stream. I was going to end anyways, though, so it wasn't really a big deal. But yeah, my internet did cut out at the end. That's what happened, in case anybody was here at the end of yesterday's. It just, like, hard cut out, and I was going to end anyways, so I just ended. Fluffkins did say something in chat, and then I said something in Discord as well, so hopefully it was all apparent. But just in case it wasn't, I apologize. Nothing I could have done. Alright. We are good to go, unless I can start that hideout craft right now. We can go again. We're pretty much done on the CPUs, or not, the circuit boards. It's the motors that are really going to be the problem. That's the thing. If I do finish this quite quickly, which honestly kind of seems like I might, although the motors can be quite difficult. I can't do that craft just yet. Then I might do, I'm just going to look for, what you call it? What is it called? Salt. I need salt. So we're just gonna look for some salt probably, because I need that salt to get the batteries. I mean, I could just find the 4 batteries. Like, I'm kind of like avoiding looking for batteries, when in reality looking for batteries would be faster than the things I'm doing other than batteries. But I don't know, it seems like batteries is such like a daunting task, but everything else is also just as difficult as just finding the batteries. So I really should just find the batteries. But I mean, I guess I could grab them. If I see a battery, I guess I'll grab it. I don't know. I'm kind of committed to not getting the batteries, though. Kind of committed. Massive car batteries? Yeah. I should have made that more clear. There's a lot of different types of batteries in the game. They suck ass? Yeah. They're very heavy as well. This armor I'm wearing is quite heavy. I really should switch out the plates for a little bit lighter. Defender armor is chunky. Very chunky armor. Hopefully we get some tech spawns. If we get some tech spawns, I honestly think we can get out with like 2 motors. If we have motors, I am just going to run to the extract. So, forgive me for being a bitch, but we're going to leave if we get the motors, because I can't store them in my container, so. I do need to finish, I do need to get ambulance done. I do know like all the things that I really want to work on right now. I know all of them. I'm like keeping them all in mind. I mean, I have my like long-term goals, but then also my short-term goals. I know what I'm working on. But the boost generator I really want ASAP, so that's why I'm probably going to focus on some hideout upgrades over the next couple days. Maybe throw in some tasks here and there. Maybe that day of Lighthouse. That day of Lighthouse will be really refreshing, actually. Like, lots of different quests, lots of different objectives, lots of different gear sets. And some Lighthouse, which I don't play very often. So maybe throw that in between all the hideout stuff. Kind of refreshing. Might end up being 2 days of Lighthouse, actually. Because, there's a lot of Lighthouse quests that I have, so I'm not sure how easily I'll be able to finish them all in one day. So maybe a couple days of Lighthouse. I do want that boost generator, though, so we are going to try and gun for that a little bit. I think I'll do Illumination, probably, as the next hideout upgrade. And that could be fun with some Ground Zero. I was thinking about doing it today, but the thing is that I've actually tried to do Illumination twice now and failed. I mean, I know most people are like, how do you fail getting a hideout upgrade? But I usually like to do them, you know, all in one day. But one time I was really tired, and the other time I just got so unlucky with ES lamps for like 6 hours or 4 hours. So I was just like, all right, I'm just going to give up and do something else for the rest of the day, because literally won't even be able to finish it today at this point. So I think I'm saving that for a long stream. If I have like a 10 to 12 hour stream, then I'll do Illumination in that day, because those ES lamps are, like, in theory, you can find all of them super quickly. But in practice, I fucking don't find them at all. So it's kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, I could just, like, keep hold of them. I know that. But I don't really want to. And I don't find that as much fun. So I kind of like doing it all in one day. I find it's like a fun way to do the hideout upgrades. I think we'll probably get this done pretty quickly, unless I get unlucky with the motors, though. We won't find anything you need today. I know, I already got all the PCB stuff. PCBs are already fucking done and dusted. So. Oh, you're tricking it so you do. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think I ruined it. You needed to, like, fill me in beforehand. Finish. Fuck's sake. Oh, worst spawn in the game. Gross. One of the worst spawns in the game. This spawn's fucking nasty. Gonna wait here for a second. If there is people hunting my spawn point or waiting for me, camping me, then just give them a little bit of time to be a little bit impatient and just dip. Make them assume that I'm not around. And then we can kind of play it out like normal, hopefully. Obviously, this could just be for nothing. There could be nobody around, but I've played Tarkov long enough to know this spawn point's fucking shit. Gav spawn's a good sign. I mean, to be fair, he spawned because I was here and he still spawned. So there's a very easy chance that somebody else is still this close. That actually should not be a good sign. Doesn't mean anything. MDR is a cool looking gun. I don't really like how meta it is, though. It makes me feel like gross using one. Did you accept my fate and die around this one? Yeah, I think going this way is the best thing you can do. Going over here and then going underneath. Because usually the guy that spawns by the tanker towards power station is not going to come straight over here. I mean, sometimes they will, 100%. But most of the time they're not, because it's kind of just like them running straight to a spawn fight. So they're not going to do it that often, but they will occasionally. But you can either just do that or you can wait. I felt like waiting this time. I'm gonna go towards Intercom. But yeah, this one is ass. Honestly, a good way to improve your survival rating is genuinely just knowing which spawn points are dangerous and how to avoid them being dangerous, if that makes sense. Just that alone will up your spawn rate quite a lot for your survival rating. Scared me. I don't like to go through that tunnel because it's very easily camped, in my opinion. Do you need some more wires? While I'm here, I might want to just hit up the PC rooms. What I might do is I might skip the PC rooms for this time, actually. PC rooms are easily hit when I have a worse spawn. We can check Emercom here. I think it's the better play. We might be following somebody's footsteps. This scav. Seems odd, though. Okay, I think it's just... bit weird movement. A little bit concerned, but better safe than sorry. There's fucking nothing back here. What the fuck? Why is it so empty? I need to use some more GLs, honestly. Scavs rarely come back here. Maybe because I shot, though. Potentially. Didn't hear another scav outside, though. Very sus. Can't sit around looking at fucking scavs all day. Potential scavs. Or blue tape. Blue tape, like I said, is alright. If I find 2 drills, I can make a motor with that. I had very low amount of toolboxes this grade so far. There's a drill. Okay. Pretty nice. Like I said earlier, I might be following somebody's footsteps, so potentially this has all been looted already. But I gotta try at least. Ooh, motor, nice. That's huge. Motors are really the big one. Noise? I have like 1.5. Is that another motor there? Shit. It is. Feels like a player. Variety. That was too far. Run. I think it's just a scav. Yeah, it's just a scav. What S key player here, right? You mean you're talking about a scav? Oh, okay, gotcha. On the other side of the wall. He sounds so close, but he's like really hugging the wall. Another motor. Oh shit. It's 3 motors. And this other wall. These scavs are freaking me the fuck out. They suck. I suck. Did I kill that guy? Did kill him. Okay, that was bad aim. Let's not talk about it. God, I can't aim apparently. Doesn't sound so good. It does. I have like a weird aversion to meta things though. So I just associate the noise with like the meta, and it just makes me feel like I dislike it more. Yeah, I mean it is like the meta weapon right now. I mean, I'd argue it's the best weapon in the game just because the spear is so hard to acquire. I mean, the only thing that gives it any competition, in my opinion, is the spear. Can't grab that. There's a chance I can find a fourth motor. It would be pretty fucking badass. Really? Come on, give me the fucking cut tape. Man. No one turned up, yeah. Sometimes it happens. Fucking killer cosplay is always a good time. There's a good chance of motors over here. We might finish this hideout upgrade really quickly today. If I get out of this raid. We're just checking this last place for motors and then we're out of here. Alright, nothing. Pack these mags. 3 motors is pretty good. We do have railway, so we can just dip. I'm not gonna risk anything else. Let's just get the fuck out of here with the 3 motors. Definitely. You repair my gun. Check these PCs while I'm here. What he's in. Fuck. Oh, they went up. We're good. Oof. Hello, what's up, Patty? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. Get the fuck out of here. Are you? I am alright. I will be good if I get out of this raid. Hopefully we can make it happen. Got 3 motors. Need them for this hideout upgrade.
Сдохни, тварь! Вон он, сука!
I need to go now. I made too much noise. We go. God, you just can't hear anything when you're moving anymore. I guess maybe that's what they're thinking is like, okay, we made everything, like, we made it so you can't sneak around, but while people are fucking walking, they can't fucking hear you, so it's fine. Like, my own footsteps are so obnoxiously loud now, it's so unpleasant to listen to. I very much dislike it. I don't remember if I needed 5 motors or 4. That's squelching ASMR. Moist. They said moist. Yeah, the squelching is not pleasant. It's gonna go summer next, right? Yeah. I wonder what summer will be. We'll probably only get like a small taste of summer before the next wipe, though. Probably only a small taste of summer. It's nice to know when the next wipe is coming, though. I guess to be fair, we've only got like a month and a half left. Something like that. Because it'll be end of wipe events. And those kind of like ruin the game. You can't like actually play Tarkov. Nice. Job done. I don't know how many I need, if it's 3 or 4 or 5, but we got 3, which isn't bad. And we got half of one with the drill. Isn't too bad. Half of one. We can start the PCB crafts now. Nice motors indeed. Can't complain. I maybe should do some daytime raids because we're not really meeting anybody. But I think with nighttime raids, you if you're not going to like the hotspots, interchange is like definitely a bit more quiet. I mean, back of Ollie used to be a hot spot, but I really have not found that many people back there this wipe. Like, I find scabs back there more than PMCs for some reason. Kind of strange. Maybe early wipe there was a lot of people back there, but like nowadays, I don't know. Last like couple months, I haven't found fucking anybody back there. Definitely does not feel like as much of a hot spot as it used to be. Like in my mind, it's still like a pretty dangerous location, but in reality, like I don't fight that many people back there. I've had like a couple fights back there this wipe, but like not many. Alright. Got an hour on some fucking insurance. Alright, we got 3 motors. How many do I need? Let's start one of those crafts. How many do I actually need? Is it 5 or 4? It's 4. I mean, we're pretty much done. A drill or a motor will be enough. And I can always container that. Drop my my survival 12. I just need 4. Wow, we're almost done. Right. Can't complain. Some sling backpacks. Cool. Alright, we got the motors. A drill or a motor is good enough now, because I do have the tape. I do need the metal spare parts, so it might be a good idea to lose some toolboxes at this point. Inventory is a mess. About that. I don't need the CPU fan. Actually, the CPU fan might be useful. Because it's a different craft, which requires a different tool. Don't have the tool that I need for the other one. It's always so annoying you have to drag that like fucking 20 times. You gotta do to repair this. Okay. Pretty much chilling. Like a villain. Alright. When does this run out? 28. Fuck. My insurance is always running out these days. Always running out. Okay, we're chilling on the therapist stuff. Grab this stuff. Guess I'll bring the MPPV for storage. Fuck it. Probably drop the Zook. I don't need both. Both is like a little excessive. Alright, so I need metal spare parts. I need more power cords. And I need the tools to do the crafts I need. And potentially a drill. So honestly, toolboxes are the play at this point. I think it'll be more of a chill one here, just leaving some toolboxes. Just some toolbox looting. I need the spare parts, the tools to do the crafts. I do need a power cords. I do need 3 power cords. If we do get a tech spawn, though, then I'm going to go tech spawn because motors, GPUs, Tetris, all that good stuff. But also power cords or wires. But ideally, I think we loot the toolboxes. This actually is going to be a really easy fucking upgrade. I did not think this was going to be that easy. I thought it would be like, you know, moderately, but I mean, like, it's been an hour and a half and I'm pretty much more than halfway done. It's just like a bit absurd. But I guess I can spend this time doing salt because I don't know. So nice to just buy the Propital. No, yeah, the global limits being gone is super nice. Super nice. You are going to see Propital on people more often now, though, I feel like. Maybe not, though. It was not that much more expensive on the flea. It was like pretty close, money-wise. I've been using a lot more Propital, and I honestly have not, like, been regretting it. Like, in the past, when I used a lot of Propital, I was always like, oh, you know, I'm using a lot of Propital lately. Might want to slow it down, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm just not able to keep up because the stock is so annoying to buy. But now it doesn't feel bad at all, which is really nice. What is that little Twitch badge you have? TwitchCon 2022 Amsterdam. Hell yeah. A cute little flower. I don't see that one very often. Yeah, if we do finish this easily, then maybe it's time to get some salt. Man, the last raid of yesterday, I mean, I wasn't even that mad that the internet cut out because, one, it didn't cut out during the raid, and I was going to end anyways because that was a good note to end it on. Fucking killing a 4-man with pretty mediocre gear as well. Like, I had pretty mediocre gear on. And, I mean, I had a loud drum mag SKS. Killing a 4-man with 3 thermals. Like, that was 2 million just in thermal sights, basically. Kind of fucking insane. Basically 2 million rubles just fucking in thermal sights. Got this one. What the fuck is that badge? It's kind of cool, but also like they put such minimal effort into it. Maybe that's the point. Very like minimalistic. 2019 Berlin. Hell yeah, that's an old one. That's 5 years old. It looks nice though. Just like the perfect little square. I don't think I have any cool badges. I don't think I have fucking anything. How do you even see your badges? Don't know how. I have Twitch Recap 2023. Prime Gaming. Yeah, I have nothing. I have nothing good. Only Big Pipe and Bird Eye in my way. Hell yeah. Cake. R/place. Wow, there was a Twitch thing. Good luck, man. Good luck with the Big Pipe and the Bird Eye. That's not too bad. You should be able to get that. Have you found your evasion armband and shit that you need? Or are you still looking for some of that? We did get a tech spawn here. We're gonna fucking push it to the limit. So I need the Bear Buddy and the WZ wallet. If you found the... Or maybe you weren't looking for evasion, you were looking for something else. If you found the evasion, honestly, that's like the hardest one, I'd say. Somebody just hit power. Yeah, all the lights came on. Yeah, you're gonna need to search marked rooms, I'm pretty sure. That's like the only consistent place to get it, I feel like. The wallet. Marked rooms are scavs. This gun is so good. Drops people like potatoes falling from the sky. Don't really know what that means, but it's fine. I guess I should go upstairs. I have not very much ammo, honestly. Find 2 mags. Poetry. Is this a scav? It's hard to tell. Yeah. Mr. Whippy. 5. Be taking that. And be taking that. That. Take that. Did 1 mag. How do you bring an MP9 with 1 mag? The fuck was he expecting to accomplish? Did he forget his magazines, maybe? So loud. Oh, no, it's the other guy. Never mind, I'm joking. It's an Ash 12 with 1 magazine. Not joking, sorry, I'm just being dumb. It was an Ash 12 with 1 magazine. Still a bit fucking weird, but sure. The MP9 guy was the other guy. Yeah. Or like an SKS, like, or M700 or something, like top loading. Like, that makes sense. You know what I mean? If you're like top loading, like, fair enough. Like, 1 magazine? Like, he brought 20 rounds into this raid. Like, what the fuck? Like, what happens if he runs out of those 20 rounds? Motherfucker's just gonna fucking, like, stare at them intensely? Like, I mean... I don't really get what his plan was. Yeah, this guy brought 3 mags. Some rip. I respect that. I respect that. God, he could have maybe fucked me up with that rip, actually. What the fuck? Okay, never mind. I don't respect it. You had 3 magazines, all with different ammo. How are you gonna know what ammo you have loaded? How are you gonna keep track of that? 3 different types of ammo. He's playing fucking ammo roulette. Like, what? What the fuck? It's an Astro, we can't really need to expect to kill 20 people at most. Yeah, possibly true. 20 shots, 20 kills, right? 17% recoil. Holy fuck. That's nutty. Might all be hardcore accounts. No, they're fucking not. They're fucking not. Don't even. Don't even. Don't give these people fucking credit. They fucking just brought in weird loadouts. I mean, maybe the low level. Maybe the low level. The other guy was looking for Killa, I think. But still, 20 rounds to look for Killa? I mean, like, what happens if you... Like, what happens if you shoot at him and you miss? You know what I mean? Like, you shoot at him, you don't kill him in the first 20 bullets, and then what? Killa's sitting in front of you and you have no ammo to kill him with? That, like... I feel like that's just, like, kind of fucking stupid. Two landmark poisons. Fix bayonets. Dude, imagine. Bayonets in Tarkov would be kind of sick. The bayonets in Battlefield 1 are actually honestly fucking super cool. Battlefield 1's a fun game. It's on to some players too. What do I want to do here? Just go downstairs and loot some fucking wires? I mean, we got a GPU and a Tetris. I mean, containers kind of fucking taken at this point. I don't have much ammo either, because, I mean, fuck, I actually have very little ammo. Because he doesn't have ammo, and the other guy didn't really have ammo. Nobody has fucking ammo. I've got 2 mags. I just want to dip here. Oh, I do have railway. That's really nice, actually. Y'all load it into the low ammo server, it'll be fine, yeah. Imagine if there was secret matchmaking in Tarkov. Like, it was like, oh, you know, we'll load you into the low ammo server, low armor server, the no headset server, the Alton server. You know what I mean? Be kind of wild. Hey, nice. I only need to do 2 of the crafts. Fuck, I didn't start one of the crafts before I jumped into this raid. I'm fucking stupid. Come on, man. Will this turn off the fucking... My ears. They have been saved. To be fair, that does alert people where I am, so I shouldn't have done that, but it's fine. I value my sanity more. Bring it on, motherfuckers. Nice, another circuit board. Guess I should probably do that. I'm really looking for the wires, though, specifically. I don't really need that. I just need the wires. So collect. Wires are easy. Just fine. Silently looting Kiba is so satisfying. Yeah. I need to get my Kiba key. Point. Takes a lot without the flea market, though. Not really too interested in taking part in their fight. I already built some PMCs of my own, and I'm out of ammo almost. Okay. G36. Aye, aye, Capitan. Favorite gun at the moment. It is pretty fun. I do like the G36. We're gonna go loot the computer rooms just for power cords. Just to see, like, kind of what we fill up on. I do need the motor still, though. I think I'll go for the power cords. I need to go to the front of the store anyways. Maybe we skip the power cords this time around. Always easy to find computers to loot. Look for the motor instead. I don't think the motor can spawn back here. It's so bright I can't really use my night vision. Hey, motor, perfect. Alright, I say we just leave then. Oh, I thought I couldn't loot it for a second. I guess I could check for power cords. Pretty much the only thing I'm missing now, right? God, this upgrade was super fucking easy. I did not expect this to be so easy. Crazy. Oh, I need the spare parts too, but I mean that's also really easy. Sometimes shit goes just really smoothly though, and sometimes it does not. Sometimes you're looking for measuring tape for like 6 hours. I think it was like 6 hours. It's way too fucking long. The measuring tape incident. You weren't even there. What do you mean aware? Wait a second here. Wait a second. It was pretty bad though. Pretty bad. Vitamins are pretty good. I refollowed 2 months ago. I'm sorry. See, now I'm not sure if you're joking. You're actually starting to fucking gaslight me. I'm being gaslit right now. Perfect. Wow. That's fucked up. I think we'll leave the toolboxes for next time. It's a lot easier to hit up a whole bunch of toolboxes than it is to hit up a whole bunch of PCs, I feel like. I'll drink that. The wires. Another PCB. God, when it hits multiple times in a row, dude, like fucking magic. Oh my god. When it just hits that many times in a row, it's like crazy. Alright. Doing pretty well, honestly. Got about probably like 55 ammo. Or 65. You just have to answer everyone coming and asking how you do it. Nobody's asked so far, so. I don't mind that though. Because, like, you know, you get to teach people things. I like teaching people things. Part of why I like streaming so much. I get to, you know, share my knowledge, share my passion for the game. Help people get better. Help people learn things. It's fun. Spend way too much time playing Target opening containers. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty fucking much. But then you get to open them really speedy. And that's pretty cool. Now you get to open more. Now you can finally play the game. You can finally play the game and open tons of containers. Super fast. Like, What's not like? What's not to like? Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Like watching Hitman repeatedly lose the coin flip. That's fucked up. You're fucking lucky Fluffkins isn't here. She would fucking ban you. I don't think she would. She would want to, though. Wouldn't do it, though. Hitman has probably the longest streak of not winning, though. I don't think any other games had a streak like that. She got her stealth gameplay. She'd be happy. Some of those missions I did really well. Some of them was a complete fucking mess. The last one and I think the last two were a bit more of a mess. The rest of them, I feel like I actually did a pretty decent job, though. Like, it was actual stealth gameplay, not stealth. It was mostly the last two where I kind of fumbled a lot. Alright, let's get out of here. I had a good time, though. I'd like to play it again. I'm just, like, super invested in the Tarkov, and this wipe isn't going to be around for that much longer. And I'd like to complete my goals before it wipes. Over there is a good sign. I will have made a little bit of noise. Bullets hitting the metal and stuff. I'm very low on ammo. Be all good. Very windy. We'll do some daytime raids in the next one. The nighttime ones have been like a bit Bit boring, not too much has happened. We did kill 2 PMCs this raid, but nothing too crazy. Nobody will find that. It'll be fine. Alright. Use a G36. Survive the low ammo rate. I don't know why the fuck. I mean, that guy brought like 3 mags. I mean, 3 mags for an MP9 is really fucking low, but I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish. So maybe they brought the rip mag for. I mean, like, realistically, they brought whatever the fuck they had in their stash. Oh, they can't even probably fucking buy the magazines for the MP9. That's probably what it is, man. They can't even fucking buy the magazines. That's probably what happened. Poor guy. Level 17. Can't buy fucking magazines for his MP9. He's struggling. He's struggling. But we got out of there with a motor. We got out of there with a fuck ton of wires. We got out of there with the fucking PCBs. Got out of there with a lot of good stuff. Hardcore account person. Fine. You know what? Let's fucking prove. Let's prove it. Let's prove that they're on a hardcore account. I'm gonna fucking check their profile. Let's see. Let's see, shall we? Fucking see. Shit talking the lobby that brought what he could. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I do kind of shit talk people's gear a lot. I don't know, man. I just feel like people don't put enough thought into the gear that they bring. They just kind of slap on whatever the fuck they can, and they just fucking go. They don't like putting enough fucking thought into it. Let's see. Let's see if he's got any scav raids, shall we? Let's see. Where them scav raids at? Come on. Go with some scav raids. Boom. He's done fucking 70 scav raids. He's also got fucking 2,300 hours. He is struggling this wipe, though. He probably hasn't played in a while. First time playing again, probably in a while. Alright, we don't need the drill. Drill can go. We got the motor. This is a little awkward. Got my stash is like... My stash is a problem, man. It's a fucking problem, okay? It's a fucking problem. I know it's a problem. You don't have to tell me it's a problem. I know. I know it's a problem. I have a problem. It's bad. But I just don't give that much fuck about my gear. If something comes out of the gun when I pull the trigger and I'm wearing something that gives me the illusion of safety from random scavs, the rest will sort itself out. But that's not true. If you put more thought into your gear, it does matter. It does help. It does help. I'm not saying that you don't have to put more thought into your gear, right? Because like if you don't want to, you don't want to, and that's fair, perfectly fair. But it does help. It does help, and it does make a difference. You too can prevent forest fires. By wearing better gear. Get some decent money. Can't complain. I don't think these trade for anything that good, right? Yeah. I mean, black key card's nice. I mean, black key card has no use for me. Can't do anything with that. No. Not useful. Already have one. Already got one. I'm already part of the cool club. I am 4 dog tags away from another what you call it. Very many dog tags. I don't know. I really like putting thought into my gear. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And I don't think you have to. I do think it does help, but obviously, if you personally have no interest in it, you personally have no interest in it. That's one of the great things about Tarkov. You can just slap on whatever the fuck you want, and that's fine. But I really like putting a lot of thought into my gear and like thinking about like, making all my gear kind of like roughly the same level. You know what I mean? Planning it out for what I plan to accomplish in the raid. Building my gun for, like, the engagements I plan to take. All that good stuff. I really enjoy that aspect of Tarkov. Like, I really love the raid system. And I feel like one of the only people who fucking does. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like the raid system is what makes Tarkov fucking awesome. Without the raid system, I just wouldn't give a fuck. Like, I don't want to play just another fucking open world game. I have no interest in that. Like, zero. I'm just, no thanks. You know what I mean? Like, that does not interest me. Do we want to go long barrel G36? Or is this fine? How bad does the ergo get if you go long barrel? I think this is probably fine. I think we'll probably just rock this. Got a good one for recoil. 17. It's gonna kill the ergo so much, dude. Fuck me. Did we go loud? We'd go loud. If we're going loud, I mean, we can go CQR. That does not look like it's supposed to be able to go on there. I guess it does because it attaches here. This part is floating though, which looks weird. We going NATO rounds? Guess so. This is a weird, kind of a weird setup. It's kind of cool looking though, I think. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence whether it's cool looking or not. Alright. I need to start that craft. Look less weird with the mag in it. No, yeah, for sure. Sure. I don't think I can go 60 rounders though. I think we have to go 30s because the CQR just doesn't give enough ergo. We can go 30s though. I'm fine with 30s. Alright, we should be able to start the craft for PCBs. What's the DVD craft? The flat screwdriver. Alright, let's do that. So we're pretty much done with the PCBs. Job done in that regard. Oh, I don't need that. I don't need those either. Right? Do I need those? No, I don't. Cool. We have wires. We have a lot of wires. I'm not sure if it's enough wires. have 7 wires there. And this was a fucking easy ass upgrade. Can't believe it was this easy. Like pretty much done. How many wires do I have? I have 7. And then I only need 7 more. You get 8 when you make 2 wires. So yeah, we're done with the wire. I just need 1 power cord. 1 power cord and we're all good. Okay. This craft, by the way, is fucking amazing. If anybody doesn't do this craft is fucking great. I like this craft a lot. Well, to be fair, maybe it's not good with the flea market. I think it probably would be, though. You can buy this shit for super cheap. Oh, I guess you can probably just buy fucking backpacks, though. Can't you? You can just buy the backpack for 70k. Never mind. Yeah, the flea market just so simplifies everything. It's so stupid. I like that I have to fucking craft all my backpacks. You know what I mean? Like, I fucking work hard for those fucking backpacks. Work hard for those goddamn backpacks. If you play like I do, crickets. There's some people out there. Very small amount of people, but some people. I enjoy watching the hell out of your content. Well, I'm very glad. Thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. Okay, it kind of looks cool. It kind of looks cool. I think it's a cool looking G36. I'm going to drop the Bastion plate. That's like a little bit too much gear for me. I'm going to drop the Death Shadow. A little bit too much gear for me. Just running the G36. Don't really feel like the G36 is deserving of all that gear. A little bit of a downgrade. Now I think we're chilling. I do have expiring insurance, so we're just looking for a power cord and the metal spare parts. Just looking for a power cord and the metal spare parts. I can just sell this stuff, right? Yeah. Oh fuck, I had magazines I could have fucking used. Yeah, I think I'll just sell this stuff. Not a big deal. Fine. That's all stuff I can just purchase pretty cheap. Even, you know, if you feel bad about not understanding the new armor, don't feel bad, because even the repair system doesn't understand the new armor. Even it struggles to figure shit out. So don't feel too bad. Alright, we're good to go. We'll do daytime. We'll do daytime. A little G36 action. I do like the G36. I just feel like there's better options for like 5.56. Like, I feel like if I'm gonna go budget 5.56, I go AUG. If I'm gonna go like more expensive 5.56, I'm gonna go M4. If I want to go like kind of like a medium ground, well-rounded, easy equipable gun, I go MDR. I don't really find a spot where the G36 like fits in. That's kind of like why I don't end up using it very much. It doesn't feel like there's like a good spot for it. Like modding it is kind of a pain in the ass. And it does require a bit of modding to really be decent. And I wish it had a lower sight mount as well. I really hate how like high up the sight is. It just looks kind of ugly. But I do really like the gun. I feel like it sounds sick. It feels sick. It's decent all around stat-wise. I mean, it's not too crazy, but it's not bad. Definitely not. It's not too expensive. I just don't like... I feel like when I go to buy a gun, I kind of think about like what kind of purpose it's serving. You know what I mean? Like, unless I just want to use something. Like, occasionally I'll just, you know, pop out a G36 because I feel like using one. But most of the time I have like a goal in mind. I use a specific weapon. Alright, we're just gonna loot toolboxes. Although I do need power cord. I mean, you can find a power cord inside. Or you can find wires, but I need so many, so it's just better to get the power cord. I need 8 wires. So we'll try and loot some PCs, but mostly aim for toolboxes. I mean, I'm pretty fucking close to just completing this. I mean, I need 4 metal spare parts and 1 power cord, and we're done. It's been like fucking... I mean, I'll be done in like 3 hours. That's really easy. What can I do for the fucking rest of the stream? Gonna be 2 bosses at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Not the same boss, but there can be 2 bosses, yeah. I think the only boss that there can be multiple of in the same raid is cultists, because technically it's not like a unique entity, it's just like a group of bosses. If that makes sense. So like raiders and cultists. There can be multiple. I'm just unlucky. Yeah, I mean, it's a rough one. Rough one. I mean, the only thing you can do is just make sure you're checking the right map that the goons are currently active on, and just run to their spawn point. Also, don't just run to their spawn point, but keep your ear out for the types of guns that they use and combat around their spawn point at the start of the raid. Because depending on what map you're on, they can immediately leave their spawn and head off somewhere else if they catch wind of somebody. Like on Shoreline, they're not going to be around like the weather station that often, because they're going to spot somebody within the first like 5 minutes of the raid and run towards them. Ugh, we got this spawn again. So keep in mind that you need to be listening out for their gunshots and keeping track of what's happening around that part of the map at the start of the raid. So there's a very good chance they're in you like could have been in one of your raids, but you just didn't know because they just left super early. Like they left their spawn super early. They are like the most mobile boss, I'm pretty sure. I don't think any other boss leaves their spawn point as much as the goons do. Dude, that fucking... that button he presses is so cool. Hey man, I'll take a fucking upgrade getting done today for sure. I ain't gonna complain about that. We need toolboxes, so... G36 looks kind of cool, actually. God, do you remember late spawns? Where there'd be a fucking guy. You'd run up this fucking... You'd run up here, and you'd enter fucking Ollie, and then a guy would spawn behind you, like, a couple minutes later than you did, and he'll spawn in the same spot you did, and then he'll follow you in the same fucking route. Oh my god. What a fucking terrible system that was. The fucking old days, dude. The old days of whack-ass Tarkov. The G36 is kind of sick, actually. Only thing I don't like about it is the high top mount. Like, look at that, like, you see that, like, extra little metal bit under there? That little silvery bit? Like, why can the rail not be on that? Like, why does it have to be, like, slightly elevated? Like, why does that gap have to be there? Is there, like, actually a reason? Is that where the cases eject out of? No, right? They come out of there. What the fuck is this top part? Oh, is that that's the charging handle, maybe? I don't know. You can kill people and spawn. The only time people load in late now is if they have like a really bad computer. Whereas before it used to be just, it happened to everybody. But it can still happen. It can still happen. But it pretty much used to happen every raid. It was really scuffed. His mate just spawned in, yeah. Yeah, that can't happen. I used to have a friend who his like computer would like crash when he tried to play Lighthouse, so that would happen to him. He'd like load in late. Nice. Metal spare parts. That's probably just a scav. That does sell for a little bit. I'll keep the wires, just in case I get really unlucky finding a power cord or some shit. I kind of like this setup, actually. I don't know why I'm surprised. Like, this feels cool. I like this. I don't know why I'm fucking surprised. I like the CQR on literally fucking anything. If I can put a CQR on it, it makes the gun feel so much cooler to me. It's really dumb. I don't know why. I'm super obsessed with the CQR group. I love it way too much. It just looks so cool. Free little graphics card. Don't mind if I do. Today's been pretty good so far, man. What is that? 3 graphics cards? Only 2. I think 2 graphics cards. I think I got one in the raid I did before the stream. We're done with PCBs. Still need that power cord. Pretty sure I saw 3 today. Oh, maybe it's 3 today. Maybe it was just 4 in total. Like, including the one I got off stream. Dude, I'm telling you, PC is really good. I mean, farming up graphics cards is just not that difficult if you play interchange. And bring you water, so that actually is kind of useful. You just hit up the tech spawns whenever you get the spawn for it. And then, other than that, you just hit up PCs. Hey, power cord, nice. I'm gonna do that. Put anything else in there that I need? Oh, the PCB, nice. Cool. Very cool. So we are done except for the metal spare parts. Fucking nuts how easy it was, holy shit. And I need the car batteries, but we're just gonna get the complete that quest. Awesome progress. No, yeah, this was really fast. I thought this would take like most of the day. I do need to get those car batteries though, so we are gonna need to collect some salt. I mean, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That search for measuring tape was not the most fun thing I've ever experienced. But it was an experience that I'll remember. I think that makes it fun in the end. Or maybe I'm just a fucking masochist and I just enjoy to suffer. Why is somebody running? They might be looting the PCs. That's the thing. And if they are, they'll come in here. And if they come in here, I can just pop up and instantly kill them. A free kill. This door does spawn open though, and I closed it. They might recognize it. I heard the sprinting bit. Chill for a second. All I need are metal spare parts, so I was gonna leave and loot toolboxes. To be fair, I am a bit tired, so I probably shouldn't go on for too long today, especially if I finish my goal quickly, but now the gameplay is just not move at all. I don't know, crab walk wasn't that bad. I agree. I agree. A lot of people disagree with that though. It's not like I would have left this room regardless, but like there's definitely been some situations over the last 2 days where I just am more inclined to stand still. Same with my enemies as well. I've had it where they just stand still because there's no point to move. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I feel like some people, I'm not saying this is everybody that complains, don't get me wrong, but I feel like some people are not happy unless they are annoyed about something. If that makes sense. Like, I feel like they live for that. They live for that kind of unrest, you know what I mean? Like, they need to feel angry about something to feel like, okay. Weird. So they like find things to be angry about. I love to play dangerously with only one magazine. Hey, you do you, man. I'm gonna think your loadout's fucking weird when I kill you, though. Where did I come from? I came from this side and I looted this. I remember where this happened this route. Are people seriously complaining? Is Streets been nerfed, genuinely? I mean, I don't know, man. People claim so much shit in Tarkov, and then it just turns out to just not be true. I'm like... It's so hard to listen to anything the community has to say nowadays. Like, not saying, like, you specifically. Just, like, you know, when people are, like, complaining about things. Or, like, saying the new hot advantage you can gain by, like, fucking... Oh, headsets are useless. Oh, you know... Bosses only spawn on some of the servers at a time. Oh, turning down your overall volume doesn't fucking, like, reduce footsteps, but it reduces ambient. Like, all this fucking shit. And it's like, yeah, okay, dude. And then, like, half of that shit just comes out to just not be true most of the time. It's so hard to, like, fucking trust anything the community has to say. It's a shame. And then people complain about the devs not listening. Meanwhile, the devs are probably fucking sitting in their office. They're like, what the fuck are these idiots talking about? Bosses only spawn on 30% of the servers. Like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did they get this idea? Everybody seems to think it's true. I mean, that one could be true. But I have no way to know if it is or isn't. Neither does anybody else. I think the loot on streets should be nerfed. So that way people are more inclined to play other maps. I think having one map having more loot than the others is just always a bad thing. The BSG always does that, though. They make the loot so good on the new maps. Rumors are vicious. This is true. This is true. This is true. I don't blame people for believing them all that much, but I also think that people are responsible for knowing the proof behind the information that they're spreading, if that makes sense. Like, if you're going around spreading information, you should know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? What else have you been playing lately aside from EFT? Nothing. I've been playing a shit ton of Tarkov. That's pretty much it. I play a new game every week that chat votes on with the wheel. Every week I spin the wheel and then play whatever game it lands on. But other than that, I've played nothing since the wipe. Other than Tarkov. I'm addicted. After Tarkov, I'm not sure what I'm gonna play. Thinking like some like single player campaign style stuff for the stream. I think that'll be fun. XCOM could be a good time. I think XCOM would be a lot of fun. Game is too good. I've been enjoying it a lot. I mean, I've put in like 800 hours to swipe. Which is 2, 4, 6, 8. About 200 hours a month. I'm not finding any spare parts. We're also not meeting very many people. Inventory is getting a little bit full. Pretty full at this point. Maybe just leaving is not a bad idea. I was thinking about going power station, but I think it's probably the best if I just leave. I can start the power cord craft while I look for the spare parts. To be fair, I can't build the thing yet. I have to get the salt. Forgot about that. Shit. I need the salt. How much salt do I need? I need like 6 things of salt. It's a lot. I really need to complete that weekly though. Am I just hunting salt for the rest of the stream? I guess so. Should I have just collected batteries, dude? Is batteries easier than salt? Probably is, isn't it? Maybe customs is a good idea. I think woods is a good idea though, because I can BTR the salt. Maybe customs is a good idea. Who are you? I want to throw in customs. That's the thing. Like, I want to throw in custom. What the fuck? Tarkov? We good? What just happened? I want to throw in customs occasionally, you know what I mean? Like, throw it in as like an occasional map I play. But like, there's just never...
Вон он, блядь, ебашит!
There's never really a good opportunity. Like, I'm always trying to think, like, okay, you know, is customs gonna be a good map for this, so I can throw it in as, like, an extra option, you know what I mean? But it just never ends up being a good option. Because, like, there's just not that good options on customs, I feel like, for looting. But salt can be in filing cabinets and in filing cabinets and ration supply crates, which customs has both of. So potentially customs actually a good option for once. The ration supply crates, I can hit up Fortress if I get a good spawn. So I mean, there's actually some good options for customs, but it is customs, and that map kind of fucking sucks. But I like to throw in some variety. Ground Zero, maybe. Not a bad call. I suck. Ground Zero has a ton of filing cabinets. I haven't played Ground Zero in a long time. When was the last time I played Ground Zero? Would have been like months ago. I'm so annoyed by the fucking achievement. The fucking event achievement thing. That pisses me off, man. I mean, it has to come back next year, right? If they're planning for it to be an achievement, right? If it's like a limited time achievement that you didn't even like, that you couldn't even have like known existed, that's some like fucking peak level BS right there. You will hear me complain about that if that's what it ends up being. But I mean, you won't know for a year, so. Hey, if next year that fucking event doesn't roll around, you're gonna hear some fucking complaining. That's all I'm saying, alright? I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. To be fair, I guess I shouldn't care about getting every achievement, because the fucking snowball achievement exists. And it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? You know what I mean? I mean, how the fuck am I supposed to get the snowball as like a solo? I mean, I guess I could fucking, you know, group up with some people. Nothing wrong with that, but... I really like squad gameplay. I'd honestly be like so down to play with other people, but it's like... I don't really have any friends that play, and it's difficult while streaming. Oh god. Did I try and kill this guy? It's a player's cav. He's looting that green weapon crate. He's gonna be done though. Fuck. I whiffed. He kills me now. That's gonna suck. Ran for it. He's... Killed him. What the fuck was that strategy? He was safe. I think he's panicking. Panic makes me think he has something good. They're panicking as a player, Scav. Because you really want to get out for some reason. Could just be a daily. Could just be a regular task. I don't think he has a friend because of the way he played that. I don't want to stay out here for too long. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Well, my assumption was right, my friend. Yoink. Yoink, 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 yoink. Fine now. Don't really need the wires, don't need the money. Suppressor. Good. Battery and GPU. I'm not gonna take the battery. There's no real point. I'd have to find 3 more. I think it's just better if I finish my daily. GPU is nice though. No different to the alpha armband. Yeah, but that's the thing, is that it's classified as an achievement. I don't mind if it didn't... see, that's the thing. This is something that I always say, right? I'm fine with event-specific things, like time-gated things, but don't fucking make them part of the completion bar, or like the 100% thing. Like, that pisses the fuck out of some people, like me, for no reason. Just make them hidden unless you have it. That's it. Like, make it hidden unless you have it. Like, same thing with, like, Overwatch skins, or, like, anything. Like, any kind of badge, achievement, anything. Just make it a hidden thing unless you have it. Because, like, that doesn't hurt the people who have it. It just stops the people who don't have it feeling like shit. If it's something that's important to them. Like, that's literally all they have to do. Is just make it not visible. Like, I wouldn't care if it wasn't visible. Like, I'd want to get it still. But if I didn't have it, I wouldn't be upset. Because I'd be like, okay, you know, it's like not a main achievement. You know what I mean? It's like a, you know, it's like a seasonal achievement. You know what I mean? But it's also fucking stupid because it didn't exist. Like, there was no way for me to know that I needed to do it. If I had known I needed to do it, I would have fucking worked my ass off for it. But I didn't know because it didn't exist. I don't know what that guy was doing. He was panicking, though, because he wanted that GPU real bad. He wanted that GPU real bad. I agree with you, though. Like, but, like, you can say that about, like, pretty much most achievements in games. Like, there's barely ones. I don't know. We'll see iteration over time. They... Yes and no. I agree. I also think if it goes into, like, its own category, then it also is still, like, showing it, like, oh, you don't have this 100%. I agree with the fact it's brand new, and it could be changed to have that in the future. 100%. I disagree that usually those achievements do go into their own section. That's not that common. Like, it's a thing, for sure, but it's not that common. And I would not be surprised if the Tarkov one does not, because I don't think they care about the achievement system that much. 2 GPUs. Sorry, I'm ranting about achievements. For anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, they added a, event achievement, which they only added it in after the event was over, and they didn't tell anybody it was going to be a thing. So now it's gone, and it might not show up ever again, but I think it'll show up next spring. So you have to wait a year to get this achievement in the future. I mean, the quest was not worth completing, so there was no way to know, like, hey, I should do this, you know what I mean? Which I feel like is kind of shitty. People like me get kind of fucking annoyed by that. I would have worked pretty fucking hard to get that achievement. I fucking love achievements. I want to get them all. But kinda screwed me over a little bit. Not appreciated. Not appreciated. I mean, I hope that it does go into its own section, and I'm hoping and praying, but we'll see what actually ends up happening. I think there is a decent chance that they will add it to their own section if people ask them to, but I don't think that many people care about the achievements. I mean, I guess I should ask them to, but I don't know. I don't feel important enough to ask. I've only ever seen limited time achievements in 2 games, and they have their own section. You can only see the ones you've earned. Interesting. I've seen them in more games than that for sure, and I mean, I don't know them off the top of my head though, which kind of devalues my argument, but I definitely have seen them more than 2. I guess to be fair, I'm maybe not thinking about just achievements. I'm also thinking about other things. I'm thinking about other types of mechanics, like outfits and stuff like that, right? I'm not just thinking about achievements, just any kind of like completion type thing, like badges, achievements, stuff like that. And then it gets a little bit more gray, right? But I think the point still stands that it's not that common for them to like hide it. Good developers do, in my opinion, because they realize that kind of shitty not to hide them, but regardless though, hopefully they do. That's all we can pretty much say. I feel like the only reason they would though is if enough people say something about it. But the system is new. It's not like it's an old system that they just haven't done it. No, it is new. There's a decent chance that it could still happen in the future. It just needs to be like it needs to be talked about. People need to express some kind of interest in that. I'm not sure how many people care about the achievements though. I mean, it does seem like a decent part of the community does care. Like, I've definitely seen some people grinding for the achievements and people like kind of like being respectful of the achievements, like, oh, you know, oh, that's pretty cool that you got that, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So it does seem like people have interest in it in the Tarkov community, like in the achievements in general, which is pretty cool. Like-minded individuals. Alright, we have the majority, the vast majority of stuff that I need. Sorry, I just went on a rant about achievements. That's what you get here in this stream. You get random rants about achievement, random rants about fucking epic games. What else do I randomly rant about? Is there anything else? I can't think of anything on the top of my head. Alright, let's start the wires. Boom. That's going to take an hour and 47. That's okay, though. I have a great distaste for tangible things like cosmetics being limited access. That's fair. That's fair. I'm mostly just talking about anything that feels like it's a completionist thing. You know what I mean? Anything that has something like this. You know what I mean? 17 out of 45. Like, I don't know what it is, but there's some people like me where they see something like that and our brain just lights up. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see that bar full. You know what I mean? I want to see it say 45 out of 45. Like, that is a driving factor. You know what I mean? So when it's 45 and I can only ever get 44, that just makes me really miserable. Like, it just kills all the fun. Like, it doesn't matter if it's cosmetics, it doesn't matter if it's badges, achievements, whatever it might be. Just anything that has that kind of, like, completionist, like, element to it. If you can't actually complete all of it, it's just kind of fucking stupid. I mean, if it comes back next year, that's okay. If it comes back every year, that's fine. If it never comes back, then it better fucking get its own section or become hidden. If it becomes hidden, that works too. Like 44 out of... If it just says 44 and this is gone unless you have it, then that's cool. But I know most people will say, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but it's kind of fucking like it's a big deal to me, okay? Like, I know it's not a big deal, but it's like, that's what the system's there for, you know what I mean? Like, the system is there for you to care about it, you know what I mean? Man, look how many GPUs. I have. How many GPUs do I have now? 5 there? 7? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 22, 25. I am halfway to a full Bitcoin farm. I have 25 GPUs. I really should set up the Bitcoin farm. But, I'm so far behind on my fucking hideout. Intelligence Center level 2. Show off. I was just curious how many I had. I wasn't trying to show off. This isn't powered to do it all. May you have many more mags, judgment, and GPU fines. Heading to bed. Thanks for the stream. No problem, man. Thank you very much for hanging out, Nath. As always, dude. Good to have you here. You're very welcome to be here anytime. Hope you have a good night's sleep, man. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you very much for being here. Oh, it's trying to claim the other stuff too. That's why I don't have space. Any chance I can get another fleur? If I had enough sugar, I could. How much sugar do I need? Need 10 sugar. I need a lot of sugar. A lot of fucking sugar. I can make sugar with those Elioncas. As well do that. So, we need metal spare parts. Kind of a problem. I need 3 metal spare parts. More honestly, the problem is that I need the batteries. So I need to complete that fucking weekly. I need 6 cans of salt. Maybe we just start with the salt? I mean, the thing is that if I just, is there another task I could do relatively easily today? How hard is this one? This one's not too bad. 8 healing. How long has it been today? It's been 3 hours. Is there like an easy task I can do, maybe? Maybe there's like an easy task I can do. Anything easy. Not really. Except on Lighthouse. Yeah, I don't really have any like tasks I feel like doing right now. What's the plan? I guess just look for salts. Today might be a bit of a shorter stream. Look for some salt. I do have stuff I have to do. Then tomorrow will be a longer one, and I'll hunt for another hideout upgrade. What do I want to do tomorrow though? I want to do like a difficult hideout upgrade. I don't think I have any easy hideout upgrades left. 3 motors, 5 PSUs, 6 relays, 10 spark plugs, 7 metal spare parts. That'll take pretty much a full day. Security. These you can craft. That's one of the nice things about that. You can craft them with a Wi-Fi camera. There's something else. I need a tech manual though first. And a piece of plexiglass, but that does create 2 lenses. That's not too bad. It's really easy once I get the tech manual tool set. LCDs you can make working one. Oh. That's not too bad. Honestly, a lot of these upgrades aren't that bad. Like, the illumination one is just such a pain in the ass because you need so many fucking things for it. Water collector has to be the last one. And then boost generator. I mean, I can choose... I have to do... Actually, the only options I have left are illumination or heating. One of those two. I mean, I could upgrade something else in my hideout. I don't have to upgrade just the stuff to the boost generator. I feel like I should. Getting Hall of Fame level 3 would give me more combat skill. And more space for trophies. 12 extra spots for trophies. That's a lot of space. A lot of trophies. Needs 15 fucking lamps though. 15 metal spare parts. That's a lot of fucking shit. I'd like to get this upgraded. That needs heating, generator, and intelligence center. This is actually not too bad though. Like, I'm actually getting close to this. Because I'm gonna have generator and heating, I think, this week. And then intelligence center I should get because Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure Bitcoin farm only requires... Yeah. I mean, honestly, I really should be focusing on the hideout because I can get my stash upgraded, my Bitcoin farm, and my boost generator. Get those 3 things, and then after that, I can just fucking chill on the hideout for a long-ass time and not really care. Not really give a fuck. That probably is what I should do. So I think we're in store for a lot of fucking hideout upgrades. But I do want to mix in some quests here and there, because otherwise it gets fucking boring just collecting items all the time. But I do need to actually finally do some hideout stuff. I put off the hideout stuff for too long. Next wipe I know better. I'll mix them in like right from the start. Alright, we have everything we need though. I'm just gonna fucking... Dash is too full. Help. Can I get another Bitcoin? No. Unless I have a Tetris in here. Do I have a Tetris? I do not. Last stuff in there. Alright, we need salt and we need metal spare parts. The metal spare parts are not as big of a deal as the salt. I don't think I'm going to do anything else today, so I think we'll just hunt some salt. Should I do some woods? Probably. If I stick a suppressor on this, the fucking ergo is going to go down the fucking toilet. We'll do one more interchange. Because I like this setup, actually. Shit, was there insurance? Nah. It's fine. Hopefully not. If I back out, then I'll have to restart the game, and that's just a fucking pain in the ass. So we're just gonna wing it. A lot of people complaining about the audio. A lot of people complaining about the audio. Somebody asked for fucking poker in the hideout. That would be kind of fun. Yo, a guy with a 255 KD. Whoa. Big man on campus. To be fair, complaining the Tark on Reddit, surely you just, yeah. I mean, to be fair, they are kind of rightfully complaining. 250 KD with 100 hours played. That, yeah. He had like less than, the guy I saw, it was a fucking PKP and a killer helmet, and he had fucking 60 hours played, 255 KD, and died once. It's get a bit ridiculous. Playing cheaters. Those guys be wild. Those guys be wild. That's my main account. Oh shit. God damn. I didn't realize I was talking to a badass. My bad. Watch out. We got a badass over here. What have you been playing recently, actually, Anima? Oh, I saw you playing RimWorld, right? Yeah. You're playing RimWorld. It's on 20% off, man. I didn't want to commit. I said 25, I'd buy it. I said 25, I'd buy it. I think I'd really enjoy RimWorld, to be honest. That's what kind of pisses me off the most, is that I think I'd really enjoy it. New expansion, hell yeah. I've heard that the expansions for RimWorld are like kind of not great value because the modding scene is so good that the expansions are kind of meh. So that K's really got a good aim. I was trying to drag the MP9, but I tabbed down on accident. Definitely heard somebody. Tabbed out of the case, not tabbed out of the game. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Definitely heard something. Did you want to... Yeah. Maybe it was him that I heard.